Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the top 10 secret and hidden chests in Fortnite Battle Royale. Although you may know some of these chests, a lot of them are secret and you get consistently good loot every time. If we could hit 5 likes on this video, I'd really appreciate it, and let's get straight into the video. Right guys, so the first spot that I'm going to be showing you is this mountain just outside of Pleasant Park. Now I go here quite a lot, especially when I'm doing solo squads, mainly because it's quiet, and in this area there is a lot of places where I can go and get extra loot. Now it's a good place to go because obviously there's a chest here and there is trees around, so if you do want to, you can break them and get plenty of materials. Right, so the next spot that I'm going to be showing you is this spot just outside of Tomato Town, and I like to call it the big tree, mainly because it's a giant tree and it has chests underneath it. I say chests because a lot of the time you do get 2 chests spawning there. This time I did only manage to get 1, but as you see, as I open it now, I do get very good loot from it. In fact, the same as the last one. And then also the good thing about this spot is you can land here and go just over to the hut there, and there's normally a chest in there as well where you can get even more loot and materials. So guys, the next place I'm going to be showing you is this place. It is one of 4 on the map and they all look the same. This is just an example. It's just one house with an abandoned barn opposite it. I like going here because it gives you consistently good loot. Whenever you go here, you can expect 1 to 2 chests every time you land, which gives you plenty of loot to go and kill people. Also, if you're new to the game and you want to avoid conflict, it's near the edge of the map, so you can get a quiet start and get plenty of good loot, so that if you do see somebody, you can easily kill them. And I think it's especially good that there is a barn opposite, because if you don't get a chest in the house, you can always just go opposite and get the chest from there. There's always going to be guaranteed one. The next place that I'm going to be showing you guys is what I like to call the architect's house. I call it this because it's kind of built cool and like you'd expect an architect's house to be. It's very fancy, it's got a lot of passageways and stairs. The only downside to this is because you can't really find the chests. I mean, you can see in the clip of me here, I can't find the chest that I can hear, and I'm searching everywhere for it. Really confused, and I've landed here loads of times, but I can still never find it. You do get a lot of loot laying around as well, which is very good, and you never really bump into anyone. I'd say maybe 1 in 10 you might bump into someone, and quite often they will leave if they see you go in there because people don't really trust it and might think that there's not enough loot for both of you. Also, if you don't get the best loot in this building, it's fine because there's lots of places nearby, not far away, that you can go to and get even more good loot. I do eventually find the chest and I get quite a good chest apart from the gun, and as you can see I've got a really good loadout ready to go kill people and hopefully win the game. So, the next place that I'm showing you guys is a place I don't really have a name for. It's just south of Retail Row, as you could see on the map. And I go here quite often. All it is it's quite a big house with an abandoned barn opposite it. Now, I like going here because it guarantees good loot every single time you land there. Normally, you get 2 to 3 chests in this such a small area, which I think is really good. This time I only got 1, so you're not always guaranteed lots of chests, but you are guaranteed at least 1. Now, also, it's a very good place to go because it's not far away, as I said, from Retail Row, so you can easily get your loot from here and head and kill people, especially if that is what you like to do, get lots of kills. If not, you can look at the past ones that I've shown you for people who don't like killing, pretty much, or don't want to challenge people. It's also really good because there's lots of ammo boxes around, as you'll be seeing, and that means that if you do survive later on in the game, you should be fine ammo-wise, because if you're not, then you're going to die. Like I said, there's normally 3 chests, so sometimes you can come out here with some amazing loot. The next place I'm showing you is for people that don't like getting into fights early on. the only way I could describe to you where it is on one of the previous places that I showed, which is on top of the hill with the trees. It's kind of behind that, more to the north of it. And it does give you at least one chest every time and some very good loot. I think it's quite a cool place because the mountain kind of comes into the underground and makes it look quite cool. And especially if you're not really bothered about having amazing loot from the start, I'd say it's a really good place to go because you're always going to guarantee to get a gun at least and some bandages or shield. And then you can move on to the place that I showed you before, just up the mountain, or you can go to some huts that are around. The next place I'm going to be showing you is something that I call Hidden House. The reason I call it that is because it's kind of hidden away in the middle of the trees. It is slightly more popular as it's next to Pleasant Park, which means that people that might not land on a roof land here. As you can see, I do see someone just below me and holding. They must have landed on the balcony just outside. I then also hear someone else further down in the house and decide to wait up here to see if they do come up. Now, this house gets you out 2 chests at most. There used to be 3, but in a recent update they downgraded the house, so you only ever get 2 here now. Now, there also is a lot of loot dropped on the ground there that you can easily get, and it's a very good place to be able to get loot and go in on Pleasant Park and kill people there. Now, it's quite easy to see on the map, but a lot of people don't really know about it and don't see it. I'd recommend definitely going there, but only if you can be confident in killing people. I do eventually kill that guy as he snuck up the stairs. The place I'm showing you now is something that I call the forest. I call it that because it's kind of a mini forest and it's got some abandoned lorries in it with the backs open. These lorries can often contain chests. You normally would get 1. In this clip I did get 2, which is quite lucky, but quite often you will actually find 2. Also, there's lots of loot lying about in the trees. It's quite good if you want to push on retail row or go to the containers. Now, I would be careful as people may run as a pass through if they're leaving one place to get to another. The place I'm showing you next is what I call the racetrack. I call it this because it's kind of a dirt racetrack with some stands inside it. Now, this is one of the stands that you can go to towards the back. I go here whenever I go there because it gives you loot that's laid on top, as you can see, 2 green guns, and you most likely will only get 1 chest over here, quite often you will get 2, and maybe 1 in 10 chance of going in having 1, still guns on top, and then you can go to the house on the other side of the racetrack.